Don't you dislike pagination? What's pagination? It's when a web page splits up an article into multiple pages. For example, this article on the 50 highest and lowest paying college majors, for example, is covered in 12 tabs right here. And if you look at this article on the 20 ways sophomore year is different than freshman year of college, and you scroll down, you'll notice that there's 10 pages here. And over here with the 20 best anime of all time that you will want to see, you'll notice that this is the 5th page, but there's actually 5 pages in total. And over here on the 10 causes of insomnia, if you scroll down, you'll notice that there are 10 different pages, each page corresponding to one cause of insomnia. Now, this can get annoying at times when you want all of the results to show up on one page. And I've not figured out exactly how to do that, but I've figured out a way where you can open all the paginated pages all at once. So what do I mean? Well, here's what I mean. So there's this page right here, right? So it has 12 pages. So if I want to open up 12 pages, I simply go over to the top in the URL bar, and where it says 5 right here, I'm going to change it to 1.12. That means the range from 1 to 12 inclusive. Then I hit enter, and boom, all 12 pages open up on the browser, just like that. If I go over to the first tab right here, you'll notice that this is a 1, and the next one will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way to 12. Pretty useful, right? And so when you're doing when you've opened up all the tabs like this, it can be faster than just clicking these buttons, because every time you click these buttons, it'll take around half a second or a second to load the new page. And then if you want to go back to the previous page, you got to click back, and the page has to reload again, and it wastes your time. With all the pages loaded all at once, you can simply cycle through the pages as you wish, just like I'm doing right here. And if you're wondering how I'm cycling through the pages, I can show you the shortcut I'm using. So over here, I'm going to open up the keyboard viewer. That way you can see the keys I'm pressing. For example, when I hold down the Q, when I tap the Q key, you can see I'm tapping A, I'm tapping Z. Okay, so how do I cycle through the different tabs? Well, what you want to do is hold down the control button right here, and then tap the tab to move forward one tab. So I'm going to tap the tab key. Tab, 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 tab. Now, if I want to move back one tab, I hold down the control key and the shift key, and then I tap the tab again. So tab, 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 tab. Okay. Now, there's some more shortcuts you can use. For example, if you want to go to the first tab, hold down the command key, or if you're on Windows, hold down the control key, because there's no command key on Windows. So you want to hold down command and then click on command 1, and that brings you to the first tab. I'm already on the first tab, so let's try the second tab. So command 2, second tab, command 3, third tab, command 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now if you paid careful attention, you'll notice that when I tab on when I do command 8, it goes to the 8th tab. But when I do command 9, it jumps to the last tab. So 1 through 8 are all the same. They all correspond to the tab, right? 1 through 8. But for 9, it actually doesn't refer to the 9th tab, but actually the last tab. So command 9 doesn't go to the 9th tab. It goes to the last tab. That's the difference. Now, if you are a fast mover, you probably tried typing in that shortcut right here already on your browser, and you'll notice that it doesn't work. And actually, it won't work. And the reason why it doesn't work is because I have a special Chrome extension installed. So in your case, when you put this shortcut over here in the address bar, you'll notice that these 12 tabs, starting from this tab all the way to this tab, they won't show up. You'll only see a page that says page not found or something like that. And the Chrome extension I used is going to be called Paginate Mate. And basically what it does over here and how it works, it talks about how if you put in a range like this, example 1 dot dot 3, then it's going to open up 3 browser tabs, which is example.com/1 and then /2 as well as the /3. So, and that's a range. This is a range, okay? So I can give another example, right? So, and with this range, this is inspired from the from the Ruby programming language. So if, for example, I close this window and open up a new window, you're going to search Ruby loop double dot. So in Ruby loop double dot, you'll notice over here that it says you can read more about it, but simply the double dot means inclusive and triple dot is exclusive. You don't have to worry too much about it. You can just focus on the double dot, and basically if you do something like 3 dot dot 8, that is equivalent to opening up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's just a range. Okay, so I'll give you another quick example of this, and then we can show you the source code. So over here, this page talks about the 10 causes of insomnia. There are 10 pages, and for example, let's say you don't need all 10 pages. You only care about from 3 to 8. So you're just going to type 3 dot dot 8 and then click enter, and then you'll notice that, hey, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how it works. Okay. So back to the Chrome extension. This extension is not found in the Chrome Web Store. Okay, I'm not completely done with the extension too. If you open up the extensions, I'm using Microsoft Edge. You can also use Google Chrome. This is the pagination plugin, and I haven't named it yet and haven't applied some icons to it yet. But I can show you the source code. And you can view the source code by going over to github.com and navigating to JNBLI and then finding the repositories. You want to look for this one called Paginated, this one. So on your browser, it'll probably look something like this with this link. Oops, let me go back. Yeah, like this. And basically, you want to clone all this bit of code. So what you want to do is you want to clone this bit of code. You can download as a zip. So let's do that. So now that I've downloaded this as a zip, all right, then we can head on over to the downloads, right? So I'm going to go into downloads. Where's downloads? Download, Paginate zip. So I unzipped it. I'm going to drag it to desktop, close this. So here's the Paginate that I've copied. And you can view that this is the JavaScript code. If you go down, you can see this is the icon. You can always obviously change that. Manifest JSON. This is the HTML pop-up, and this is the pop-up JS code. And this is the README. And how would you add this plugin? Well, I'm gonna show you how to do that. If you want to add this plugin, what you want to do is, well, when you're adding the plugin, you won't have this plugin installed. So I'm gonna remove this plugin first. So remove. So to add a plugin, you want to go over to where it says developer mode, right here, developer mode, and make sure this is turned on. So when it's turned on, you'll see up here, it has options to load and pack extension, as well as update. So what you want to do is you want to load unpacked extension, navigate over to desktop, click on Paginate Mate Master, and then click select. And after selection, you'll notice that the plugin has been added. And you'll also notice the plugin icon has been added as well. So that's how you install a plugin that is not from the Google Chrome Web Store. Now I'm thinking on adding this plugin pretty soon to the Google Chrome Web Store as well, especially if it happens to be popular. So stay tuned on that. I may be doing so. But anyway, that is how I add the Paginate Mate plugin to Google Chrome, or in this case, Microsoft Edge. But anyway, so that is how you use the Paginate Mate plugin, both how to install as well as how to actually use the plugin itself. I hope this video was a help, and if you like it, please leave a like, and I will see you next time.